Hi, Aquarius. Welcome in. If you were drawn to the title, this message might be for you. Ooh, that was quick. I saw this when I was shuffling. This is the only one I paid attention to. Building blocks. Okay, and also, before I get to this, I was channeling a line in a movie from Elf. I think I've channeled this before, like a long time ago. Um, when Buddy the Elf says, I'm in love, and I don't care who knows it. All right. So I think this is for those of you who are in the beginning stages of a connection and it's like starting off on the not starting off on the right foot. You're building the foundation of a relationship in a really good way. This person, what's at the bottom here? Community. You guys could have met online or within a certain community, maybe through friends. But what I'm getting is that the beginning of this relationship is a lot more solid than any other one you've had. You guys might not even be like committed yet. This seems like beginning stages. You both are going at this in a really authentic way. Okay, what else? Release. At the bottom is peace. I'm getting that there's a lot of unnecessary junk that you both are releasing. Like I'm picturing a work site, like building a house, and there's all the materials that you need to build a house. Maybe you bought like a kit or something. But you have everything that you need. And prior to this connection, there was a lot of stuff on the work site that was not necessary to build the house, like clutter or just stuff that you've accumulated, maybe tendencies or I'm getting that it's like karmic stuff that you accumulated. Like you both are letting that go and really getting to the fine details, like the really important stuff that you should focus on. Doing away with all the stuff that you don't need. Trivial things, letting go of trivial things. It could be stuff like maybe your person was typically attracted to redheads and you're not a redhead and they're realizing that that really doesn't matter. Like hair color doesn't matter. What's this? Nature. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, something about just the way you guys naturally are and doing away with the trivial stuff that doesn't really matter. Something about preferences or maybe what you both were looking for. You're like, oh, that's not really important. Illusion. Yeah, something about maybe ideals that your person or you or both have been holding on to. It wasn't really important, or maybe someone else instilled those values in them. At the bottom is commitment. Community, peace, commitment. Community. Yeah, I think this has to do with other people, maybe upbringings, like values that aren't really important to your person. They're letting go of those things. Preferences, traditions. This is like starting your own traditions, building your own values together, working with what's really important. All right. But yeah, there's other people involved. I think your person is tuning them out, or this could be you, maybe both. Tuning out what other people say, what other people deem as important. Everyone deems their own things important, like maybe your person typically just went with what other people believed or what other people found as important, or like really accommodated the people that they dated. Something like that. Okay, building blocks. For some of you, you could be building a house with this person, maybe now or in the future, like a custom house. I'm getting something about a custom house. That could be, what do they call it, a metaphor or whatever. Custom house. Like building your life custom for what you like. Not what everyone else likes, but just you and them. Things that really resonate with both of your spirits. Yeah, just focusing on each other, what's important to each other, where you find common ground, and building off of that. Page of Swords. It seems like you're learning about each other. Commitment could be the direction that this is going, or you could be currently committed to this person. The Hierophant. I did a reading a while back that's coming to mind, just the title. I'm not sure what the contents of that reading were, but the title was Learning How to Do Commitment Together. Might be relevant here. This is about learning what's really important to each other and focusing on that. Maybe you both have some differences in like beliefs or hobbies or something like that, and it's like you don't have to find common ground in those things because the way you come together is really solid. So it's like you can both do your own thing, have your own stuff going. Maybe you have different friend groups. Or come from very different upbringings. Okay, one more for building blocks. Yeah, if you're not committed already, this is going in the direction of commitment. One more. Your person specifically wants to do this right. I'm thinking of like bricks, like building a brick wall, like building a house. They want to make sure that every single brick that you guys lay is solid and not going to compromise the integrity of your connection and the life that you're going to build together. They're very serious. You bring them a lot of peace. You're helping them release things that they need to release. Judgment. Either you're calling the shots here or you're steering them in a better direction. Like, there's something about like their ideals or beliefs that they've held on to that maybe someone else deemed as important, but like that stuff really wasn't important. You both are really focusing on what's important. like the core of your connection. What's going to keep it solid? I'm getting that you both have very different things going on, either like different hobbies, different types of work, maybe different friend groups. There's something very different about both of your lives, but like the core of your relationship is going to be so solid. It's like you'll touch base and then you'll go off and do your own stuff. Not saying that you won't spend a lot of time together or anything, but this feels very healthy. Release. I'm seeing the Three of Swords. They might be going through a breakup, or you might. Four of Swords. Healing from something that broke their heart. I'm getting that phrase, I don't know what it is exactly, but it's something like, what broke my heart fixed my vision. Maybe something that you've said, or just you existing as yourself has opened this person's eyes, made them see what's really important. Something about what they're letting go of. It's kind of a painful process for them, but it's really essential because they were placing really high importance on stuff that really didn't matter to them at all. I think they're learning that they made a lot of decisions based off of things that really didn't matter to them. This could be stuff that they've heard. Could be something as simple as like how to approach relationships, how to how to start those. You know those dating gurus that know so much, that really teach you. This is sarcasm for those of you who can't pick it up. You know those people that really tell you how to treat a woman so that she'll get hooked, or treat a man so that he'll do this, blah, blah, blah. Very manipulative, and the advice is not one size fits all. But, you know, a lot of people, maybe this person needs guidance, or they seek guidance elsewhere, and they actually didn't resonate with the guidance or the ideals that were being fed to them. Something like that. Release. I'm also getting that a side of them is coming out in Judgment. Like a side of them is being awakened, coming out. It's really important for this side of them to come out, for like building your relationship together and building it the right way is dependent on a side of them coming out that they haven't maybe allowed to come out. It seems like there's been suppression here. Like maybe they've been suppressing a part of themselves. Seems like they have people-pleasing tendencies. Okay, release. Yeah, the Hierophant is also about like traditional, like values, beliefs. This has a lot to do with beliefs and like maybe being judged by others. I'm getting that what's important to you will be important to them, or is important to them. It'll help them with their fear of being judged. Maybe they come from an upbringing with heavily judgmental people. Release. That card is so pretty. I love that. The Devil. This has to do with like beliefs that they've held on to that were actually really toxic. The Wheel of Fortune. There's so much major arcana here. Hierophant, Judgment, Devil, Wheel of Fortune. This is a big change in your person's life. Like they're learning a lot right now about themselves. Not just about you, but about themselves. Devil, Wheel of Fortune, and Release. Let's get one more card for that. This could be that side of them coming out that they're afraid to be judged. Another major arcana, Hanged Man. Something about the way people see them. I think they're letting go of this. It might not be fear, but they definitely, excuse me, avoid judgment. Seven of Swords is at the bottom. Page of Pentacles under that. It's like for a while they've avoided rocking the boat. They're seeing things so differently now. Page of Swords and then the rest is major arcana. They're learning like that it's okay to be different or something. I think you are encouraging your person to stray from the norm. That makes sense for you guys. It's like you're challenging their beliefs, what's been instilled in them. I think there's a side to them that maybe like their family or friends or something would judge, like they know that they would be judged for it. Or they have been judged for it, so they've been hiding it. Something about unraveling here. There's going to be an unraveling of a side to them that they've either been judged for or they've been afraid of being judged for. Something like taboo or unconventional. This is a lot of big energy. I'll probably get more on that. Illusion. What's that? Magician. I won't take it, but geez. The majors. Illusion. There's that Seven of Swords. Yeah, they've been... It's like the side of them, they've been avoiding detection. They've been really holding it back. Six of Swords is at the bottom. So underneath community is why. Your person does not understand why people judge this side of them so harshly, whether they've seen it or not. They just know that something about them that's very authentic to them, they can't show it. They haven't been able to show it around people because they know it would stir up problems and maybe it would get them exiled or something. Like Shunned. Yeah, the word shunned. So they suppress it not because they really care what other people think about it, but they know that they would be shunned. They just don't want to deal with being shunned. They haven't wanted to deal with that. With the devil, I am getting that it could have something to do with sexuality. Two more for illusion. Eight of Wands. One more. Queen of Wands. Yeah, with the wands. I do think it has to do with their sexuality. It might be like they're into same sex and they know that they would be shunned if people knew that they were like gay or bi or whatever. But they're excited to talk to you about it. They're starting to get comfortable. Like they're realizing that they can be themselves around you. Like they don't need to hide anymore. Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Wands. They're feeling very confident lately. You're going to see this person differently once this side of them comes out. That's what this is. So you haven't seen this yet. You haven't seen this side of them yet. I'm getting that you really like this person, but you're about to like them a lot more. So they might continue to hide this from the people that they've been hiding it from. This seems like something that not everyone has to know about anyway. Like how you operate in the bedroom, sort of thing. Like they prefer to be private about that and not have people make decisions based off of that. I'm getting that they're quite different, like intimately, than how they are socially. They're about to start communicating with you about it and showing you and acting in that way. You make this person feel very comfortable. I don't usually stutter like that. They're a little bit nervous, but this is like a natural part of them that they just haven't been able to show. They haven't had the opportunity to show. Okay, so that's what's coming up. Let's get guidance for you. Anything that you need to know. This is for those of you, because this has to do with the building blocks of your connection. The like sexual relationship that you have with this person is going to be like the solid foundation. Like it's very important to you both. That's what's going to keep you guys together. Not laughing because I'm making fun of it. It's just amusing, this message. Yeah, this is for those of you who, like, sex is very important to you. and it's very important to your person too. And maybe they didn't realize that before, but they're fully in that energy now. It's coming out. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of communication, a lot of like passionate communication. This is going to be the solid foundation of your relationship, which is not typical, but this is an Aquarius reading. Yeah, typically people don't start relationships with sex and then that's the foundation, but it seems like that's the case here. I'm getting that it's going to keep you guys glued to each other. Like you're going to be glued, hooked. Yep. Okay, so yeah, guidance for you. This energy is spicy. There's that magician that wanted to come out earlier. Five of Cups, Strength, and Magician. Guidance for you. So this could be someone that you've been disappointed by. Six of Pentacles. Maybe you feel like this person was breadcrumbing you, like you weren't really getting much out of them. Strength. Like I said, they've been holding back. You've made them feel something very strongly, and it hasn't been easy for them to show it for, I think, like forever. So that's why they've been holding back. Maybe you took it as a bad sign, like you weren't really clicking with this person or something. They're really into you. They have disappointed you in some way. Like you felt as though there was a lack, like you weren't getting much out of this person, maybe in terms of communication. They were holding back. Magician. You have a strong influence on their energy. It's like you have a pull. You're pulling something out of this person, aside to them. It's coming out. You better brace yourself. They're not going to be hiding it anymore. They're feeling really great. They're really into you. They're very attracted to you. It's giving addiction. It's giving like you're going to be stuck with this person, but you're going to like that. They're going to be very loyal. Yeah, something about your communication together. I think that's going to be the foundation of your relationship. Communication, really good physical connection. And it's just going to keep you coming back for more all the time. They're not going to look elsewhere. You're not, it's like you won't need to look elsewhere. Maybe this person typically looked elsewhere, Seven of Swords, in their connections. But they're not really like that. They just haven't been satisfied. That could be for some of you, not all of you. Or maybe they avoided commitment. think that's all the information I got for you in this reading, Aquarius. If you found it helpful or enjoyable in any way, make sure you like it and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm just going to count the major arcana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's only 5 regular cards, and then 7 major arcana. Big energy. All right, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.